Carla.
Hey, good to see you again.
Likewise.
So you guys
Likewise.
have a history. Okay, I'm the odd man out. I'll just be
No, no, Diva, you will never be the odd woman out ever,
Did you
ever.
start calling me Diva, Rob? Did you hear that?
Yes, I called you Diva because that's what you are, my darling.
Ooh.
I like
So,
the best for last. Bring it. Bring it.
She's the best.
yes, yes.
So you
Okay.
get all the time you want, girl.
Listen, because y'all know. Okay, let me stop playing.
What's happening? What's
All
happening?
right. All right. All right. So I love true crime stories. Like I'm that doll that will watch Snapped and 2020 on Friday nights.
Yep. Love me some 2020.
Do y'all have an obsession with true crime? I'll start with Sandra first.
Yes, in an unhealthy way, according to Rob. He has a theory on why it exists in women's lives, but I watch it at night before I go to bed, and I sleep like a baby. Give me a Dateline ID rerun for the 50th time. I will watch that over and over again. I don't know what it is, but Rob has a theory. Rob, you want to share it?
Well, being in Brooklyn for 26 years, all I had to do was sit on my stoop and, it was crime stories all day and night. So I was cool. I ain't had to turn on TV. I lived it.
Okay, smartass. You don't want to tell us, do you?
I cannot. I cannot. Okay. All right, let me roll my sleeves up. So yeah. I feel like in watching The Unforgivable, there's like this contradiction that happens with Ruth's character, right? She is a convicted murderer, but you kind of root for her. You root for her to have a second chance. You root for her in every way that's possible. You root for her to find love. Even your character, Rob, is rooting for her. Even though you're kind of hard on a sister, you rooting for her. Do you feel like I'm right in that assessment? I'll start with Rob this time.
I feel from your perspective, Carla, definitely. From the Curvy Critic looking at The Unforgivable, you will tap into all of that, right? But then the average person checking it out that isn't privy or isn't connected to those kind of our parts of our society, how will they download it? And I think that's one of the beautiful things about this film is that it can start the conversation about the social stigma that is projected towards people who are released from prison into society. And then oftentimes, like Sandra will allude to, that they're released with very little to no resources, where a woman can be released with just $40 and some used clothes. And then you're expected to come back and be a functioning part of our society. Let's have that conversation.
Very polarizing, this movie, based on your insight into the system or lack of knowledge of the system and what that path looks like. Very, very polarizing by the very end, people going, well, I wouldn't have done that. Why would that have happened? It's like, well, you obviously have no idea what that part of society has to struggle with from birth. It's their birthright. And it's an unseen part of our human family that has to struggle and make sacrifices and fight for their family every single day. And nobody makes a beautiful movie about them because they're not worthy of being seen. Why does poverty and lack of resources do that? Where have we gotten so off track and so sick that is how we are judging? So there's a lot of conversations to be had, but hopefully at the very end, with that last moment, we break it open for you a little bit.
That is the perfect way to end this. I wish I had more time with y'all, because y'all are some deep thinking and expressive sisters and brothers. So thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you, Rob. Good to see you again. Sandra, nice to meet you.
Likewise.
And good luck with the film, y'all. It was bomb.
What's this setup in the back you got going? Is that a bunny tail or something? What's that? Because it moves when you move, just like
my
that.
Chair.
Oh, it's your chair.
Oh, it's a chair.
Is that a bunny chair?
A bunny, really, Rob? A bunny chair? Really? That's what we gonna do?
I just saw a tail movement every time you moved, and I was like, "What is that?" Okay, I see.
All right. Well, that's my time. Me and my bunny tail will disappear now.
Hop on out of here.
Bye.
Bye, Carla.